Numerous prevalent myths about dogs are simply untrue, such as believing that when a dog licks you, they're kissing you, that 1 human year equals 7 dog years, and that a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. You'll discover the reality behind these myths. But first, let's address one of the most significant misconceptions about dogs. When your dog wags their tail, it indicates happiness, but it can also convey different moods. For instance, a slow and low wag might imply uncertainty, while a high and fast wag could suggest aggression. Moreover, the direction of the wag can carry emotional context. Wagging more to the right typically signals positivity, while left-sided wagging indicates unease. Dogs eat grass when they're sick. They might be eating grass due to boredom or anxiety, kind of like how humans fidget when we're bored or anxious. One study found that only 22% of dogs that eat grass regularly vomit afterward, and only 8% of dogs show signs of sickness before consuming grass. However, if they're frantically eating grass or consuming it excessively, it's wise to take them to the vet for a checkup. The grass is typically harmless to dogs, but not everything they try to eat is safe. Many people assume that if it's safe for humans to eat, it's safe for dogs, but that's not always true. Several human-safe foods are dangerous for dogs, including chocolate, grapes, macadamia nuts, raisins, and onions, to name a few. Your veterinarian can help you understand what foods your dog can and cannot eat, and they can assist you in devising a healthy diet plan for them. Now, debunking a common myth about dogs: 1 human year equals 7 dog years. This idea likely arose from the notion that humans live around 70 years and dogs live about 10 years, but it's far from accurate. Small dogs can often live up to 15 years, while larger breeds might only reach 8 years. Moreover, dogs mature more rapidly than humans. According to the AKC chart, a dog's first year equates to about 15 human years, followed by approximately 5 human years per dog year. Only male dogs are believed to hump, but female dogs can be equally involved. Humping isn't solely about sexuality. It can reflect social dominance or excessive excitement, a form of expression. However, misconceptions aren't limited to humping in male dogs. Only male dogs are thought to lift their legs while urinating and marking territory, but in a twist, female dogs can also engage in this behavior. They might elevate their legs to indicate their reproductive state to males or assert their ownership of a territory. The dog's size can also influence this action, with smaller females often exhibiting it more than larger ones. However, a common misconception affects all dogs. Dogs need to chew on bones to relax and clean their teeth, but giving them real bones can lead to accidents. Bones can splinter and harm your dog's mouth, throat, or stomach. They might also break your dog's teeth, pose a choking hazard, or get lodged in their stomach. Instead, offer safe alternatives like nylon or rubber toys to prevent destructive chewing. Shaving dogs in summer can be problematic, as it removes their natural protection against sunburn and bug bites. Double-coated breeds lose their ability to regulate temperature, risking overheating. Consult your vet before considering a buzz cut. Another myth to dispel is that dogs are colorblind. They can see colors but not as distinctly as humans. For them, red appears dark, while blue stands out well. This knowledge can impact your choice of toys. However, the next myth can harm your relationship with your dog if not corrected. You need to be the pack leader. We all know that in wolf packs, there's an alpha wolf who's the dominant leader. Since dogs are descendants of wolves, you need to be the pack leader, otherwise, your dog will try to take that position. But I've got news for you: wolf experts like Dr. David Meach have changed their minds about the concept of wolves competing to be the dominant alpha wolf. Today, scientists say packs of wolves resemble more of a family, with the leader being the parent, instead of a competitive dictatorship like everybody used to think. So, what does this all mean for you as a dog parent? It means you don't need to dominate them or never let them walk ahead of you and eat before you or let them on your furniture. Those decisions should be based on what you want your dog to do, not out of fear that they'll think they're the alpha in your home. And speaking of the concept of aggressive alpha dogs, here's another myth. The tug will make your dog aggressive, and letting them win at tug will make them think they're dominating you. However, this is just not true, and playing tug with your dog can actually help build your relationship with them. While having fun together and getting a bit of a workout, you both strengthen the bond between you two. Moreover, you can use it to teach various commands such as drop it. Your dog learns that bringing their toys back to you can be enjoyable, and you can even incorporate different commands and tricks between rounds of tug. Yet, that's not the only myth about dog games. Here's another one. All dogs love to play fetch, but this is kind of like saying all kids like candy. Of course, many of them do, but not all of them. So, if fetch isn't your pup's favorite, don't worry, they're not broken. Just find the activities they do enjoy and engage in those with them. And on the topic of fetch, here's another surprising myth. A tired dog is a good dog. Let me ask you this, is a tired toddler a good toddler? My nephew just turned 2, and towards the end of his birthday party, he was certainly tired, but he was absolutely not behaving well. So, when you exhaust your puppy physically, they can also have meltdowns and start exhibiting behaviors like the zoom eyes or uncontrollable biting. Instead of solely focusing on physical exhaustion, provide your dog with an appropriate blend of both physical and mental exercise. Incorporate puzzle toys like frozen Kongs or the hide-a-squirrel toy into your walks and games of fetch and tug. Now, these following myths carry greater implications than just your dog's level of tiredness. The first myth is that dogs' mouths are cleaner than humans. Here's the truth, they're not necessarily cleaner. Both dogs and humans carry billions of bacteria in their mouths, but the types of bacteria they harbor differ. Most of the bacteria carried by dogs won't harm us, which likely sparked this myth. And here's a significant misconception that could potentially harm your dog. When your puppy has a potty accident in the house, rubbing their nose in it will help prevent future accidents. However, this is not true, as you're not actually teaching them where to go. Instead, you're teaching them to be scared of you. If your puppy has an accident, it's best to clean it up with an enzymatic cleaner to discourage them from using that spot again. Then, take them outside, show them the appropriate spot, and praise them for using it. Your patience will earn their appreciation, possibly even a kiss. This leads us to the next myth. When dogs lick you, it's their version of kissing you. I hate to break it to you, but if your pup is licking your face, they might be trying to get you to puke up your food so that they can eat it. That's what puppies of wild wolves, foxes, and coyotes do to their mother when she gets back from a hunt. So take it as a compliment, it's kind of like they're viewing you as their mother. However, that's not the only reason dogs lick you, and it's not the only gross reason either. Dogs like salt and stinky things, so if you're sweaty, they might be trying to lick your sweat, which makes sense in a slightly offensive way because my dog licks me way more than my wife. Your dog might also lick you to get some of your leftover food off your hands or face, to groom you, or like we all want to believe, they might actually be trying to show you affection. Licking you is one way they show you they love you.